Let's turn to President Biden tonight in the State of the Union address. And while we expect him to tout his achievements since taking office, a new Washington Post ABC News poll found that 62% of Americans think President Biden has accomplished not very much or little or nothing during his first 2 years in office. I want to bring in NBC News correspondent Shaquille Brewster. He's out in Madison, Wisconsin today, where the president is set to visit tomorrow. And Shaq, what are voters saying to you? What do they want to hear from President Biden during his State of the Union address?
Well, they want to hear more fight, Kate. Now, I'll start this out by just talking about the voters that I've been talking to here in Madison. These are self-described progressive voters, liberal voters, those who helped juice turnout in a swing state like Wisconsin, both in the 2020 presidential election, but just a couple of months ago in the midterm elections. And what they've been saying is, yes, they understand the political realities, but when we hear from President Biden tonight, they want to hear more aggression and more fight from the president. Listen to some of those conversations.
I often get frustrated when Democrats compromise before they come to the negotiation table.
I think Democrats compromise a lot, and I think we really need to show a more aggressive stance at this point, because I don't think we have been aggressive enough in this.
I'd like to see more unity in his leadership on that front, which is difficult, certainly, but at the same time, I'd like to see a bit more of a vision.
I'd like him to be more aggressive about these culture war issues that are all made up.
And to be clear, these are all folks who say that they will still support President Biden, especially if he runs for re-election against a Republican challenger. But again, they want to see more aggression. They want to see that stronger stance from him during his speech in front of Congress tonight, Kate.
It's interesting. And Shaq, you were in Wisconsin, I know, a year ago, talking to some voters about President Biden's performance. You caught up with the same people this week. 1 year later, What are they saying now?
Yeah, some of those same faces that you saw just in that past clip, those were the same people I spoke to a year ago. Then I was talking about his performance 1 year since he was inaugurated. You know, one thing that is very clear is that their top issue is no longer the coronavirus. Many of them still had masks on. Now they say other issues have taken that priority, and they want to hear those issues addressed tonight.
All right, Shaq Brewster for us. Shaq, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.